Salutations friends, welcome back to my channel. Today is actually a very quick last minute video. Obviously I am responding to comments and questions, but usually I sit down and I pick a few before I film this video, but there's been, oh man, yesterday I had jury duty. Thankfully I wasn't called, even though it's always an honor and a privilege to sit through jury duty. I did have to sit through a case before. I was very happy I was not called for the case that I was going to sit through. It was going to be a very intense murder trial. I did not want to sit through that. I don't think my anxiety could take it. So I just mentally have been very worn out. And so I figured today I would just see what comments and questions the past 2 weeks you guys had for me, and then I can get back to regularly scheduled fragrance programming. So let's get into it. If you don't know who I am, I don't blame you. Hi, my name is Kristin. I run the channel called Beauty Meow, and this types of videos is where I respond to past comments and questions. We can get very chatty, very candid. So if you like chatty, long videos, then this is for you. If you don't, I'm very sorry. But I do have a variety of other content, reviews, recommendations, chit chats, discussions, and the like. If you enjoy that type of content from a fragrance consumer, then make sure to subscribe to my channel. I am dealing with a massive migraine right now. And I've mentioned before, I don't look at the camera. I kind of look at the big viewfinder. This eye looks a little weird. This migraine has been non-stop since yesterday. So just if I look a little off camera more than normal, or if my face looks a little swollen or weird, it's just my migraine. I'm very, very sorry. I'm going to be choosing these comments literally as I look on my phone. However, as always, I can only speak to my own experiences. So if there's any comments in regards to other fragrance influencers or industry or anything like that, I can literally only speak to my own experiences, and I can speculate on other things. So only take my opinions, only hold me accountable if I speak about other influencers or how YouTube content creating works. I'm only speaking based off my experiences, but I think you guys know that already. So the first comment I found was, and this is a great one because I get asked this a lot. This is on my most recent touring of my fragrance collection. So I have a little over 1,000 bottles currently. This is from Val. And their comment is, how long did it take you to accumulate over 1,000 bottles of perfume? So I've talked about this before. I've been collecting fragrance since I assume I officially started collecting fragrance when I myself bought my first bottle of perfume with my first paycheck, which was light blue from Dolce & Gabbana, back when I had my first job when I was 16. Now I'm 38, so I could assume that I've been collecting fragrances for over 22 years now, but I've been officially really collecting fragrances since I was probably my early 20s. So I would say probably 10-15 years I've been collecting. When I broke up with my last boyfriend and then got with John and moved here, I had about 50 to 70 bottles of perfume. And so that was back in 2009. So I would say around then is when I started, or like a year or two before then, is when I started to really collect fragrance. Now, I've talked about this before. Collecting fragrance, you don't have to have full-size bottles of perfume. You also don't have to have a specific number. Your idea of a collection could be samples, could be decants, could be just designer, just luxury niche. You guys decide if you are a collector and what your collection means. I have a very hoarderish kind of level of collecting fragrances. But a lot of my collection has been very generously gifted to me from brands because I have been creating content since I believe 2016, 2017, I don't quite remember. So having a fragrance channel, I have had the privilege and the honor for brands to have sent me things. So a good portion of my collection is PR, and another good portion of my collection I had just accumulated over the years, and also utilizing coupon codes and buy one get ones and reward points. I've talked about all of that. If I have any related videos, I'll link those below. But technically I've been collecting since I was 16, but officially, if you want to think about when I started to really amass a very large fragrance collection, I'd say probably 2007, 2008 is when I was able to start really affording and collecting fragrances to where people would be like, that's too many bottles. Real quick, Scentbird update. The fragrance that for my September pick is on its way to me. If I'm lucky, I'm going to get it in October, but I might get it in November. And when I reached out to Scentbird, it took them like an extra week to reach out to me. And they were like, oh yeah, it's on its way. Aren't you excited? And no apologies for it taking over a month, almost 2 months to get to me. And my October fragrance might actually get to me before my September. I don't know. I know a lot of you guys have been talking about Scentbird being quite recently horrible with their delivery. It's been awful. So I am going to reach out to them as a customer, because I am a customer of Scentbird. Remember, I do have that refer code that I link. I'm not linking it now, but that referral code is a code that anybody who has a Scentbird subscription can have. Like if you have a subscription, you can give it to your friends or family. It's just a refer a friend code that anyone can utilize. And I've been a customer of them for years, and I am just very horrified that they just started this new cases, this kind of new Saks kind of collaboration, and they are dropping the ball on customer service. And in my opinion, as being a business owner, if you are going to do all of this, you have to have the ability to follow through. So if you want to release a collaboration, change your marketing, change your branding, you have to be able to fulfill. That has to be part of your plan, your strategy when you're restructuring and doing things like this. And they haven't at all, and it's ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. So I'm going to reach out and kind of ask why as a customer, because I'm quite literally very upset and discouraged by this, because this is actually a great service, and it's not okay. Again, and I've talked about this before in other Scentbird videos, the more recent ones I've been complaining about, is that Scentbird is a monthly subscription service. So it is like you are ordering a fragrance for that month. You are choosing what fragrance you are going to wear for the month of September, for the month of October, for the month of November. So if you choose a summer fragrance, say in August, and you say, I'm going to choose this fragrance to wear, it's light and it's refreshing and it's an appropriate summertime scent, and I'm going to wear it through the end of September, but obviously it's not going to work well in summertime, and then you get it like the depths of winter and you can't wear it, then not only did you get a bad customer experience, but you also wasted your money because you didn't you didn't choose correctly. And also, a lot of you guys have mentioned this, and I agree, is that if they are out of something, they just randomly choose for you rather than like reaching out to you and saying, I'm sorry, choose something else. Or they need to fix things, and I'm going to reach out to them and see if I can find out what's going on and why, because I do want to talk about it, because I have talked about Scentbird and I have linked my referral code and things like that. But just kind of letting you guys know where I'm at with Scentbird. I'm very not happy, not plussed at all. So I know some of you guys have been waiting forever for your Scentbird, and again, they take their money immediately. They should not charge until they ship. But yeah, kind of not happy with Scentbird right now. This next comment is very personal, and you'll find out why. And I was just going through it, and I was meaning to respond to this. I'll probably respond to this comment too. This is on my Rose Essentielle review from Bulgari. and this is from Sunshine Gold. Where can I find this? I've been looking for this perfume for years now. My mom used to wear it, and I've never smelled anything I like more. Even though I am passionate about perfumes, I cannot find it anywhere. Can anyone help? Oh Lord, discontinued. So sad. Discontinued fragrance. I do believe it is near impossible to find, or if you do find it, it is very expensive. And the last time I saw it, there was like 5 bottles of it at Ross for like $20. And I thought, oh, I'll buy a backup, but I'll buy it later. I never did buy it, and I am kicking myself. So as far as I know, Rose Essential, both the Eau de Toilette and the Eau de Parfum from Bulgari has been discontinued. A few others as well, and near impossible to find, or if you do find it, it is very, very expensive. And it is beautiful. And I don't have much experience with other fragrances from the house of Bulgari. I do love their fragrances. Eau de Vert, signature scent of mine. I have a travel fragrance of it in my purse. I absolutely loved Rose Essential, one of my favorite fragrances. Actually, it was one of the only fragrances my husband has ever complimented me on, one of the only fragrances he actually likes. And just generally, it's beautiful, it's wearable, it's just stunning as a rose scent. There's just something about it that's really great, and the price point was nice too, and it's just gorgeous. So yeah, it's, as far as I know, it's discontinued. It's near impossible to find. You might be able to find people swapping it or selling it, like on eBay. You might be able to find it perhaps at certain gray market stores if it's a store that's maybe not super trafficked, so maybe they might have a bottle lying about, maybe like a Ross or a TJ Maxx, but it's been years, so I doubt it. You might be able to find some at flea markets. I don't know. Maybe small kiosks in the mall that sell perfumes, they might have a bottle of it. I don't know, but you might have more luck going to footing it rather than looking online. So again, like going to those kiosks in the mall that may or may not sell authentic fragrances, going to garage sales, going to lower trafficked gray market discount places like Ross and TJ Maxx and Marshalls, and seeing if maybe a bottle is still there that they didn't send back to the warehouse, in case that's what they do. That's the only way that I can say you might be able to find a bottle, or maybe asking on Facebook fragrance groups or different sites like Fragrantica or Base Notes or things like that, or looking on eBay. But as far as I know, it is discontinued, both the Eau de Toilette and Eau de Parfum, and it is one of my favorite perfumes. I did wear it actually 2 days ago. I love that fragrance. I do not wear it near as much as I would like because it is discontinued, but it is gorgeous. And yes, nothing really smells quite like it. Some people think it's overhyped. I myself just think it's beautiful, wearable, easy, and just stunning. And it is a shame and a pity that they discontinued it. This is just a quick video. Again, I'm kind of dealing with like a migraine. I will just kind of end this video because the last time I chatted, I told you guys that my kitty, everything was kind of going a little bit weird with my kitty. She's currently okay. I mean, she's got like kind of advanced hyperthyroidism, but we are trying to manage it with medication. Now, the thing with my cat is if we cannot manage it with medication, we will have to make a very sad decision. But currently right now, she is taking her medication. We cannot physically pill her. She is too wily, too wiggly. She will hurt herself, so we have to give it to her in those little pill pockets, which she is more than happy. She loves those pill pockets, so she is totally actually excited for medication. So as long as the medication works, we are going to have a very happy kitty for a little bit longer. She is a senior lady, so she is doing better than expected, which is fantastic. A lot of you guys are reaching out with thoughts and prayers and asking how she was doing. She's doing good. She is an old lady. She is a weird cat. Very, very weird cat. That's all I can say. She's just a weird cat. But she is doing much better, and thankfully, hopefully it's just medication. easy medication to give her. She's super easy to medicate. Again, she loves those little pill pockets. So thank you to everybody who reached out with thoughts and prayers and just concerns with my cat. She's currently right now just screaming outside my door. So I don't know if you can hear her, but yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I know it's a little bit more casual. I'm just kind of chatting less. Again, I'm dealing with a huge headache. I was going to answer a few more comments, but I don't think my head will allow it. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, I will have more actual fragrance content. I have a bunch of reviews planned, and I'm going to be doing a Scents from the Hat video soon, and obviously Halloween's coming up, so I was going to do a Halloween video. So get excited for more content. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys had any comments or questions for me, definitely let me know in the video below. I'll try and get to them, and hope you guys are all happy and healthy and have a great day, month, year, whatever, and I will see you next time. Bye.